You are watching News 9 Live. I'm Krishna Kumar. I'm being joined by Brijesh Pandey in the studio, our political editor, and we are discussing the big alliance between the AIADMK and the BJP in Tamil Nadu. The BJP and the AIADMK will continue their alliance in the southern state for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections scheduled for next year, 2024. The newly elected General Secretary of the AIADMK, Edappadi K Palaniswami, has confirmed this news. The AIADMK chief's statement comes a day after Union Home Minister Amit Shah reiterated that the BJP-AIADMK alliance in Tamil Nadu for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections would continue. Now, this is significant in the backdrop of Tamil Nadu BJP chief Annamalai saying in a closed-door meeting that he would rather quit his post if the party continues the alliance with the AIADMK. He had also hinted that the BJP should fight the elections on its own in Tamil Nadu to grow in the state. Quite the statement from Annamalai, the Tamil Nadu BJP chief, and we are going to be discussing that, and we're also going to be discussing the alliance and how strong is this alliance going to be. For now, I have Kovai Satyan, AIADMK spokesperson, joining us on the broadcast. Kovai Satyan, tell us, on one hand, you have the Union Home Minister and AIADMK Chief Edappadi Palaniswami, both of them telling that the alliance is going to continue. Meanwhile, we are also hearing that the Tamil Nadu BJP Chief is saying that, he would rather quit than have an alliance with the AIADMK, that the BJP should go it on its own. And probably because of all the defections that we witnessed of late, isn't it, Kovai Satyan?
Yeah, good afternoon. See, defections are a mundane process in any political party across the globe. It is not something as sacrosanct activity that once you join with a party, you stay on with it. People might have varied thought process, they might have varied interests, they might have varied personal benefits and agenda that shall make them move from one party to another party. So the mundane process, we didn't have to look at under the microscope, which is right, which is wrong. Now, having said that, as far as the call for alliance is concerned, it will be by AIADMK, because as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, AIADMK leader Edappadi will call the shots on alliance. As far as BJP is concerned or India is concerned, the call shall be from the top brass, be it from Modi or be it from Amit Shah or be it from JP Nadda, who is at the helm of affairs to run the affairs of the party. So the second line leaders or state office bearers having a difference of opinion is particularly internal to the party of BJP, and we have nothing to comment on it. Annamalai has got anything with respect to the alliance, and he will take it up with his higher authorities and top brass. That's an internal affair of a BJP, and we didn't have to comment about it.
Right. But isn't it ironical that the talk of this alliance continuing and the announcements come after the defections? Isn't it extremely confusing for the party men who just went from one party to the other?
No, everybody knows when the alliance talk for the last Lok Sabha elections 2019 was ongoing. Couple of people, 2-3 people from AIADMK went and joined with then BJP. The MLA, sitting MLA, out of 4 MLAs, sitting MLA Nainar Nagendran is from our party. Shashikala Pushpa, who represented AIADMK, is in BJP right now. Our ex-mayor, Kartiani, is in BJP. This is a mundane activity. We didn't have to really think beyond each and every activity of an individual. This is not going to hamper the relationship. Our leaders are very clear. They will call the shots. Our leader Edappadi will call the shots as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned. As far as NDA is concerned, their top brass will call the shots. So they are clear. There is no change in the status quo of alliance. It continues.
Fair enough. At this stage, if I were to ask you, was there at any stage this discussion about AIADMK going it alone in Tamil Nadu in the upcoming elections? Or was there any change of mind, or is it just a reiteration of what was going on? Because why would the defections happen if there was no second thought within the AIADMK on whether it can go it alone? If Annamalai can say BJP should go it alone, isn't there any part of AIADMK that feels that AIADMK has the capacity to go it alone in Tamil Nadu?
So you have to understand the perspective of every leader is different, and it comes out of experience. Mr. Annamalai, from bureaucracy, he is now moved on to public life. It's hardly 2 years of tenure. So his observation and his experiences are different. But whereas we, we being the son of the soil of Tamilnadu politics, and we are a branch of Dravidian movement, we are into our 51st year of functioning. And out of this 51 years, 32 years we were the ruling government. And our leader, Edappadi, started his career from the grassroots level. He is in the party for the last 48 years. So he knows what call to be taken at what time. And AIADMK had proved earlier that it has got all the might to go all alone. Our leader Amma, Purjitalavi Amma, demonstrated the capabilities of going all alone way back in 2014. So the call for alliance is taken by the leader. If our leader decides to go alone, he will call for it and he'll make an announcement and we all will fall in line. We'll abide by the decision of the leader. Our second line leaders or third line leaders will not make any statements that is detrimental to the call taken by the top boss. So how I perceive is, if Annamalai has a difference of opinion, if it is out in open, it is detrimental to the call taken by the top boss. So he should fall in line with his party's high command. So if required, we will go all alone. But that call will be taken by my leader, Edappadi. And we believe our leader, we fall in line with our leader's decision.
Right. So the point you're making is that AIADMK is a united house in terms of what is going on. Tell us, in the upcoming, when you look forward to the 2024 Lok Sabha elections, how do you view the alliance's chances at this stage, assuming that you will stay together up until then?
See, looking at the scenario prevailing on ground, within 2 years of coming to power, the anti-incumbency for DMK is at its high. Usually, at the eve of or the time of electoral changes in politics, you might see a shift of mindset of people. But what we are witnessing today is there is a clear shift of people mindset, and they feel that they are being deceived by the promises. This is not the outcome of assembly. This is the outcome of the last Lok Sabha election that took place in 2019, where DMK swept 38. And the performance of all 38 MPs is zero as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned. None of the MPs are able to boast or able to even put forth their achievements out in open in Tamil Nadu. So the stage and the momentum is all set for AIADMK, and any party who are aligned with AIADMK will definitely reap their benefits of due share. That includes BJP, that includes the existing allies, Tamil Manila Congress, that includes the other ally parties.
Right, Kovai Satyan, just stay with us. We also have a correspondent, Ramkumar, joining us. We'll quickly get in a word from him on what exactly is going on with the BJPs. Well, Ramkumar, tell us, what are you hearing about Annamalai's discontent about the alliance with the AIADMK continuing?
Well, there was a kind of rumblings between the ties of AIADMK and BJP a couple of days back after the BJP state president Annamalai said in a closed door meeting of the BJP party said that he wants the BJP to contest alone in the upcoming 2024 election.
Right, we seem to be having an issue with Ramkumar. Ramkumar, we seem to be having an issue with your line. We'll just reconnect with you. We have Kovai Satyan with us. We have Brijesh Pandey also with us in the studio, our political editor. Brijesh Pandey, I'm going to come to you and maybe you have a question for Ramkumar as well, for Mr. Kovai Satyan as well. Looking at the way things are, how do you think this is viewed by the BJP in Delhi?
Well, I don't think that the BJP would take very kindly to what its state president is saying in Tamil Nadu, because BJP also understands the realities. They are not confused come what may, that they know their limitations in the state of Tamil Nadu, and they think that if they piggy bank on the might of AIADMK, they would be a partner in Tamil Nadu, which would be a huge boost for them. And what is being said by their state president is something which will not be music to their ears, because they don't want to rock the boat, because had that been the scene, he would have been egged on by the central leadership. And I think, going by the way things have panned for the last 1 week, times when many IT cells have joined this thing, speaking about how they have been treated badly in the party, it hasn't done good for the BJP guys. So it's like, they have to understand one thing very clearly, that they are not the biggest power as far as the state of Tamil Nadu is concerned. And it is absolutely, he's absolutely right, Annamalai, when he says that, that BJP should progress on its own. But, getting an organic growth is a process. It doesn't.
It's a long-term game.
It's a long-term game. It may happen, it may not happen, it may take 10 years. So what do? You just twiddle your thumb and do nothing about that. So that is wherein partnership with the bigger party comes into picture. And I completely agree. When he says, and I think he's speaking with absolute concurrence of what is there in the thought process of its top leadership, that the AIADMK is the dominant partner as far as this narrative is concerned, and any decision which has to be taken is a decision will be taken by the top brass, and they are in the touch with Amit Shahs and JP Naddas of the Bharatiya Janata Party. And I don't think what Annamalai says or does or protest and all would have barely a blip, forget any major significance as far as the state of affairs is concerned.
Right, and that's exactly what Mr. Kovai Satyan, AIADMK spokesperson who is with us, has also been telling us. We think we have that line with Ramkumar back again. Ramkumar, quickly tell us, what exactly have you heard about the discontent of Annamalai in BJP?
Well, basically, Annamalai, stated that he wants to contest alone in the upcoming 2024 polls, as he wants the party to grow in Tamil Nadu, because the party has been badly dependent on the Dravidian parties after he take a charge of the state.
Right, we'll fix that line, Ramkumar, and go back to him. Kovai Satyan, at this stage, talk to us how exactly is the AIADMK approaching this particular alliance? I'm sure the AIADMK is clear that the BJP also finds enough value in being with the AIADMK in Tamil Nadu, probably because no matter what Annamalai says, that seems like the best possible option at this stage.
So you have to understand, there were a lot of assumptions, and we were facing a lot of bottlenecks with respect to marching towards a single leadership. Cases were fought in judiciary, and it is imminent and evident that any political party which has got larger aspirations in a state will try to fish in troubled waters. But there are no more troubled waters in AIADMK. In front of the judiciary and among the cadres, the direction is clear. We have moved towards single leadership, and the right man to be on that single leadership role is our leader, Edappadi, EPS. And now that clarity has come in. So now the next stage is to march forward facing the 2024 parliamentary elections, which our leader has already sent out instructions asking to strengthen the cadre base, induct fresh blood and young blood, and the membership drive is kick-started. So he, having come from a grassroots level to the helm of affairs, he understands how the functioning of the party has to be, when it has to be restructured, and what the message that needs to be sent out. So the message that has been sent out happened in the bipole of Erode constituency, wherein for dharmic reasons, we waited for BJP to make their own decision and convey it to us. But since there was a prolonged delay from their side, our leader decided AIADMK will contest the elections in two-leaf symbol, and he went ahead and announced the candidate. So that signal was very clear. You asked me a question in your first phrase, do you have the mind to go all alone? That's the indication. It says that as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, we will call the shots, AIADMK will call the shots, and any party who allies with AIADMK will reap the benefits. So once this message is clear, I think the top brass of BJP also fell in line. They understood what call to be taken at what time. However, the aspirations of Mr. Annamalai might be big, but you have to strike the iron when it is hot. Your aspirations, however big it is, you have to wait for the right opportunity. And yes, having a larger cadre base and going till the booth level and nurturing the cadres, Karyakartas will take its own sweet time. It is not a movie wherein somebody becomes a millionaire in 5 minutes after a song. It doesn't happen like that in Rajniti. It doesn't happen like that in politics. I think Mr. Annamalai will understand and realize this down the line. So his statements, however fierce or vociferous it may sound, but in reality, he also will fall in line very sooner, which he has already done it. He had made out statements saying that, yes, my top brass will call for make the call with respect to the alliance. That's how it works in a political party. That's how the system is. So moving forward, as I stated earlier, there is a high amount of anti-incumbency. and people are feeling that they are being cheated, and there is a deteriorating law and order in Tamil Nadu, which is very, very, very worsening day by day. And yes, people are not happy. People are not peaceful. This will get reflected in the upcoming 2024 parliamentary elections. And the parties who are allied with AIADMK will definitely reap the due share of benefits.
Mr. Koi Satyan, Brijesh Pandey this side. I just wanted to ask you a question, not purely as an AIADMK spokesperson, but as also, someone who's been following politics for a very long time. Do you think Annamalai is going to be an irritant? Because, he has been making this statement. I agree that, vociferously and all is also theatrics for the public consumption. But do you think that his presence is going to be an irritant between the AIADMK or the BJP or the BJP state unit, or you're dealing directly with the central leadership and state unit has not that much of a role to play as far as AIADMK and BJP is concerned?
Can you please give me a brief? What do you mean by pure AIADMK spokesperson? What does that mean?
I didn't get you.
You made a statement.
No, I didn't make a statement. I say like you are a AIADMK spokesperson. I say like, but also someone who has been in politics for a long time. So I'm saying that how do you view this? Will Annamalai presence or his statements will be an irritant, or the dealing would be the AIADMK top brass and BJP top brass with the BJP state leadership not that much of a role to play in Tamil Nadu state leadership?
See, that's why I made a very, very, very matured statement. He has just shifted his career from bureaucracy to politics, and he is a new kid in the lot, and he will learn in due course of time. So whatever he feels fit and feels right, he is vouching it out. He is vociferous, no doubt about it. But if it has to be an irritable quotient, it will be for the BJP top brass and to the BJP unit, not for AIADMK, because the political awareness and political quotient of people in Tamil Nadu is very, very, very high. When 4 years ago Rajinikanth announced his entry into politics, while there was one section of people who said finally the D-Day has come, it is the other section of the people which raise the question, why at this point of time, why at this age, why not earlier, what will be your contribution considering your age? This question were not arised by the political parties, this question came from the public. So the political quotient and awareness are very high in Tamil Nadu, among the Tamil Nadu people. So if Annamalai makes a statement, before we could even give a clarity, before BJP unit could give out a clarity, you can see the entire people would have understood what it is and how it is heading to. That gets translated as news in the vernacular media. You cannot drive or set narrative on whatever Mr. Annamalai says as far as in Tamil Nadu is concerned. We might have these kinds of discussion on the media, but on the ground, everybody is clear who is the mightiest, who has got the strength, who will call the shots. And where does BJP stand, where AIADMK stands, everybody understands. Majority understands. So it's up to BJP to put in line with respect to their hierarchy. If somebody in their hierarchy who are in the third line or the second line or even the fourth line makes a noise, it's up to their top brass to call the shots. And we didn't have to defend ourselves vociferously because our leader will call the shots and they have already decided we are going ahead with his alliance.
Right, but the thing is that we're only discussing this, Kovai Satyan, because there is an anomaly between what the BJP state unit chief is saying and what the BJP central leadership has announced, and what the AIADMK leadership has now announced, and there's that sort of cognitive dissonance, if I may, within the BJP, which is interesting. And we're only asking this, Kovai Satyan, because it's clear that the BJP needs the AIADMK in Tamil Nadu. Let's not forget that. But the question always is, how much does the AIADMK need the BJP?
I'll make one final statement. Yes, you might be the king of the jungle, but every lion will have its own den. So for the den, that lion is the king. NDA, maybe BJP is a national party. Yes, it is the king, no doubt about it. But when it comes to Tamil Nadu, the den of Tamil Nadu, the lion is AIADMK and its leader Edappadi. To have a better understanding, you should have a misunderstanding. I think that's a level where Mr. Annamalai is right now. Definitely, he'll get into a better understanding of how politics has to be done, how it has to be conducted. He will get cleared of his misunderstanding. That will lead to a better understanding.
Kovai Satyan, AIADMK spokesperson, joining us from Chennai with that. Thank you, Kovai Satyan, for bringing us that perspective of the AIADMK straight from Chennai and helping us understand what exactly is going on the ground in reality, away from all that's being discussed in the media, as you are telling us, Kovai Satyan, and thank you for telling it as it is. And we hope to continue having you on News 9 as we go forward and have you help us understand Tamil Nadu better, or Tamil Nadu politics better. Thank you so much for being with us. Brijesh, fascinating, isn't it? Very limited to, in the grey area as far as Tamil Nadu politics is concerned. It's all out there, quite obvious.
It was pretty brutal, if I may say so. It's pretty brutal, the example of how, every lion has a den and he's the king in his own den, and everybody knows, as far as the state of Tamil Nadu is concerned, as who's the lion and who owns the den. So it's very clear. And the way he went about Annamalai also, cutting him to size, telling him that, you're just a new kid on the block, not in as many words, but the important intent was exactly this, new kid on the block, just be in your limits and realize your place in the party. And if you don't realize, then that's for your superiors to worry about. We are talking to Delhi directly. We are not at all concerned about you at all. You don't figure in our scheme of things. So all that, hype and the braggadocio displayed by Mr. Annamalai, I think this was a brutal takedown, if I may say so, of Annamalai. It puts the picture very clearly. Very interesting was also one statement of him was that, that it's not a 3-hour movie, because we discussed that situation like 2 minutes before that soundbite came in. Where, it's good to think of, making an organic growth of the party in a state. But it takes time. And, he also said very succinctly that, it's not a 3 hours movie, where you become a millionaire after a song. So that's a long drawn haul. I mean, and Annamalai also, needs to display that kind of maturity. True. Because without displaying that kind of political maturity, just by, making 3-4
flashy
statements.
Chutzpah it's going to do.
Yeah, it doesn't, that chutzpah doesn't lead you anywhere. Yeah. For a state to have an organic growth, you require that kind of bandwidth before you start making those kind of statements. I think, it was as critical, as brutal an analysis as possible as the AIADMK spokesperson.
We didn't have to do much, but we just had to let Kovai Satyan talk as a representative of the party in question of we were talking about. It's AIADMK, and AIADMK setting out a very clear, concise message that the party is together under a single leadership, which is under Edappadi Palaniswami, and that they are going in with an alliance with the BJP in the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. We'll have to see how it goes. But with that, we've completely run out of time here on this particular edition of News 9 Live. Thank you so much for watching. This is Krishna Kumar signing off. Keep it with News 9.